Bueno, esta sala repleta, por supuesto, obviamente se debe, creo yo, no a ninguno de los que estamos acá, sino a Chávez Superstar. Primero, ¿qué es lo que no es Chávez? Debo comenzar por decir, primero, que Venezuela no es Cuba. Es decir, en Venezuela no existe nada que se parezca al régimen cubano. Y Chávez, por supuesto, no es Fidel Castro. No se trata de una democracia jeffersoniana, obviamente, pero tampoco se puede definir el régimen venezolano como una dictadura. La arquitectura, la anatomía del régimen es formalmente democrática. Si bien es autocrática, sin embargo, los rasgos anatómicos de una democracia convencional existen. Hay elecciones, hay partidos políticos, hay libertad de expresión. Ahora, la fisiología, el funcionamiento del régimen es ciertamente, no se puede definir como democrático. ¿Cuáles serían los rasgos principales, digamos así, que lo definen? Se trata de un régimen autocrático, ciertamente, lo que significa que todos los poderes están concentrados en el Ejecutivo, y más concretamente en el puño de Hugo Chávez. Estas elecciones de noviembre pueden arrojar un resultado extremadamente interesante. Entre 6 y 9 gobernaciones de las 23 que tiene el país, más la alcaldía mayor, la de Caracas, pueden ser ganadas por la oposición. Y en este caso uno podría decir que recuperadas. Y unas 100 alcaldías. Y esto significa un cambio de calidad en el mapa político fenomenal. Chávez lo siento errático. Algunas de las cosas que le veo hacer me parecen más huidas hacia adelante que realmente desarrollo un plan. Siente que se le achica el espacio, que se le achica el espacio internacional, apela al nacionalismo como una palanca para tratar de recomponer un electorado que siente que se le va entre las manos. Muchas gracias.
Some of the traits that begin to arise or begin to be emphasized in the Bolivarian movement have to do with concentration of power, with predominance of the military, a tendency towards re-centralization, a tendency to introduce military criteria in public practices of the government, like in economy, these special operations, strategies of endogenous development, with social missions that are policies of emergency to overcome poverty, extreme poverty. But all these are kinds of policies that have this kind of military operation logic. As you know, 7 million of people re-elected Chavez in December 2006. 4,000 voted in favor of the constitutional reform. So there were 3 million of people in 1 year that decided not to vote against Chavez, but not to vote. And what we have right now is an opening of a situation in which the Bolivarian movement moves trying to overcome this political defeat with a certain strategy. The strategy is basically try to win again in November and try to rebuild again to continue the proposal of socialism of the 21st century, while the forces of the opposition that had been so severely defeated and weakened in 2004 have begun to rebuild little by little, and also moving towards those elections of November as a first step of unification and of building of an alternative for Venezuela in the 21st century. Thank you very much.
The Bolivarian Revolution is seen as a radical revolution, an innovative process of fundamental historical change that is transforming Venezuela, bringing well-being to Venezuelans, deepening democracy, integrating Latin America, and countering imperialism. The country is developing a nationalist oil policy, and the economy is healthy and growing. Petroleum is now for all Venezuelans. Chavez is a world historical leader, a veritable comandante, a redeemer, Bolivar incarnate. Perhaps this is what Javier meant by Venezuela 100%, the title of this conference. Not purity, but claims to purity. Venezuela 100%. A fractured Venezuela with each side claiming to have 100% of the truth. A country that produces one of the best rums in the world and drinks whiskey. A country where the president can present as the task of fulfilling one's responsibility as being ready to die for the nation, and not drinking whiskey. For those who haven't been in Venezuela, who do not know much about Venezuela, let me just say that Chavez speaks publicly a lot. As far as I know, more than any political leader on earth ever. According to those who like to count, he speaks publicly an average of 40 hours a week, a full-time job.